You should go and love yourself. Oh, I hate Justin Bieber and I hate that song. But the only reason why I'm singing it is because ding, ding, ding. To those who guessed it, today's topic is loving yourself. And it's interesting to see how many people requested this topic, because it seems to me that every time people request a topic multiple times, or like more than one person requests this, it's because I personally am dealing with the issue at that moment, or somehow, some way it kind of relates to what I'm going through. So not only do I get to help you guys with this, but I get to help my own self, kind of like sponsoring my own self, FYI, throughout the video, guys, I just want you to understand that I am in a lot of pain still. So if you kind of gonna see me pause or wincing a little bit, just ignore it. Pain will go away. It's just temporary. I just want to get this video done for you guys. So let's get right into it. Okay, guys, if I make this super long, I'm so sorry. I usually make them long enough so I can post them on Facebook, we'll post them on my YouTube channel, which I'm recreating again. So follow me on my page once I have this all figured out and everything. So self-love, it's something that I struggled with growing up. The reason why is because everything comes from one thing in your childhood. For me, it was personally my dad's abandonment, feeling like I didn't have a dad, and, mom always having to be mom and dad. I struggled just being bullied in school and things always happening to me, one thing after another. I remember that back when I was 13, it was, getting jumped into something that I didn't want to be a part of, seeing all of that, having a miscarriage, and then seeing my own boyfriend die, and then having my grandma lost, being sexually abused. It was just so much that at one point I didn't want to look at myself in the mirror and just see who I had become, because I had literally just gone so low to what I had before. And a lot of it had to do with my relationship of 4 years, where he just was so manipulative. I was so codependent on this person because of my insecurities. I didn't love myself because I let everything that happened, like, allow things to happen to me in that relationship. And it was just very, very hard on me. Every day was a fight. Every day was a physical altercation with him. Every day it was just something so negative that I ended up covering the mirrors in my house. I just couldn't do it. And it took me so long to be able to find myself and love myself. And something that I was telling somebody the other day was, I see life as like a mud race. A mud race has obstacles that you have to get through in order to get to the finish line. That's how I see my life. There's obstacles throughout my life that I have to get to, through, in order to be the person that I want to be, in order to be the person that I need to be, strong, independent, stable enough to love myself the way I am. And I'm so completely in love with who I am today, regardless of what anybody else tells me, regardless of how I feel sometimes. Because let me tell you that, believe it or not, unfortunately, I'm going through something similar as my past relationship, not with the whole, manipulation and everything, but just emotionally, and to the point where I started, questioning myself. Was I good enough? Could I have done more? Was it me? It was just a lot of questioning myself. It was just a lot of trying to put pieces together, pieces to the puzzle, when it wasn't the right puzzle. The puzzle didn't make sense, if I'm making sense on my own. I had to come to the conclusion that I gave it my best. I did everything possible within my power, in my love, in my, everything. And if it didn't work out, it didn't work out. But, it's hard to go through the emotions again. It's really hard to come to that conclusion. And at some point I wanted to build up my wall up again. And I was just like, no, it's not really worth it. Because then I started to listen and to kind of analyze things. And I kind of came to the conclusion that there isn't anything objectively negative or positive that you can't overcome, because at the end of the day, it becomes up to you whether you're going to sit there and wallow in your sorrow, or you gotta be up And be happy, because at the end of the day, unfortunately, we can't turn back in time. We really can't, as much as we want to. And just trying to figure out like the what ifs and trying to put the pieces together, it's a waste of time. It really is. Because until when do you stop? Until when do you say enough is enough? I'm done. You know, there is no ending time if you don't allow it. You know, and I had to learn that the hard way, and I'm learning it the hard way now. You know, it's hard. I'm telling you right now, it's hard with my situation right now. And you know, everything that happens in your life, you have every reason to complain about. You know, you have every reason to be upset about everything that happens to you. But are you really going to sit here and complain all day? Or are you going to get your ass up and do something about it? You know, the best thing that you can do for yourself to make you stronger is love yourself. Every little detail of you, every single negativity, every single imperfection, love it. Because it's going to help you grow. It's going to help you make you stronger. The fact that I'm an emotional fucking mess is going to help me understand later in life the situations that occurred to me as of right now, and view it differently in the future. You know, because at the end of the day, nobody's going to understand me more than myself. Nobody's ever going to love me more than myself. Not even my mom, unfortunately. Not even, like, you know, my next boyfriend, my next husband, I don't know, whatever. If I don't love myself, then who am I? You know, what value do I have? What value do I hold for myself? What worth do I hold for myself? At the end of the day, nobody's going to have my back more than I've got my back. Nobody's going to love me or care about me more than I do. And that's the beautiful thing about loving yourself, is that you get to grow and see different things for yourself the best way you know how, and become successful the best way you know how. Because you know yourself more than anybody else does. You love yourself more than anybody else does. But it's a matter of seeing how much you are worth to yourself. I am worthy of my own love. And that's why I've decided to continue singing again. That's why I decided to continue and get my social worker certificate and start my online classes, so that in the future I can have my own outpatient behavioral clinic. And I'm gonna do it no matter what. I am, because I know I deserve it. That and more, you know, a lot more. But I can't do it if I don't love myself. I can't. It's just a matter of me getting through this obstacle in my life that I have now, and getting through the next obstacle in my life. You know, because I've always been a fighter. And this is kind of nothing compared to what I went through when I was younger. And now, don't ever let anybody fucking tell you that it's too much. It's never too much. It's just a matter of how strong you are. It's a matter of just willing to do it and get through it. How much fight do you have in you? How much love do you have for you? How worthy are you of your own love? So just keep going, follow your dreams, love yourself. Honestly, you really do. And I think I made this long enough. And I think I'm going to go take a nap. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks, guys.